Absolutely no doubt about the stride that we've made in this relationship. And Surendra Singh Lali, you've encapsulated that pretty well. Dr. Joseph, I want to take a quick question from you and also introduce my colleague, our senior executive editor, Abhishek Kapoor, who's joining us on this broadcast. Dr. Joseph, do you essentially believe that there is a changing balance of power in Asia amid the growing challenges that came in from China? Now, what I found extremely, perhaps extraordinary, is that President Biden, interestingly, continued with the tariffs that were basically imposed on China, that was imposed by none other than President Trump. So there is a changing Asian balance of power.
I think that the timing is perfect because, as you know, the Biden administration's last month in office, or let's say last 40 to 50 days in office, and this is the time the administration is scrambling for a legacy. And they tried to create a permanent peace in the Middle East by trying to get a ceasefire among Palestinians and Israel. President Biden promised this to American people multiple times in multiple instances over the past few months, but nothing has happened, and the war has become and got worse. And the only chance now is left behind might be using the leverage Prime Minister Modi has to create maybe a potential ceasefire in the Ukrainian-Russian war. And that's what they might be hoping for. This is also critical that President Biden has to show the Vice President Harris need to look more presidential.
I'll just request you to stay on with us. I'm sorry I had to interrupt you. Dr. Joseph, as I started earlier by saying that there was the perception that was created that perhaps with President Biden taking over, things may not be the same as it was with President Trump vis-a-vis India. But what we have seen is deepening of the relationship, also because of the vast experience that President Biden has had and the interaction that he has had with the various administrations here in India. Do you believe that the platform has been created to take it further? And if both the leaders have had to perhaps take this forward, what do you believe would be the striking feature as far as this relationship is concerned between President Biden and
who the administration leads in the U.S., whether it is Trump or it's going to be either Biden or President, or the Vice President Kamala Harris? The significance of Indian Americans, significance of India as a power, a significance of India in the Asia Pacific cannot be avoided now. So America now needs India more, I would say, more ever than India needs U.S. at this point of time. So this is, Prime Minister Modi now has the power, to negotiate from a position of strength as opposed to begging for help. So we're not going to be negotiating to help. So if Prime Minister Modi can make peace happen in Middle East, Prime Minister Modi can help peace in Europe, in Russia, and Ukraine, and Prime Minister Modi can keep China under control. America needs India more than India needs America at this point. So I am very hopeful that this will be, because it's the first time President Biden is hosting any foreign leaders in his house, especially such a summit. This hasn't happened in the past 4 years, and this is as I said, this is a time.
Yeah, Dr. Joseph, I'm sorry I'm interrupting you because we're getting in some more breaking news right now. I'll just get a quick word from Abhishek, who's joining us on this broadcast, and